Okay, so I had a lovely experience today with a guy over Facebook, and I mean, things like this have happened before, but not this crazy. So he like asked me to hang out. Well, first, yeah, a few days ago he asked for like my number and stuff, and I don't give that out. Only in person if I've met you and I like you and I want to keep talking to you. To someone I've never met over the internet, no, I will not give it out. So then he wanted to hang out, and I was like, no, first of all, I'm super busy, senior in college, taking really hard classes that take up a lot of my time, and that is my number one priority, not making time for a stranger that I've never met. So I tell him that, and he like freaks out about how I am just making up excuses, and like it's just because he doesn't have any recent pictures of himself on his Facebook. Like, what are you talking about? He could not take no for an answer. Like, I told him so many times, no, I'm not giving you my number, I'm not giving you my Snapchat, we're not hanging out, I don't have enough time, I'm not gonna make time. I agree. He was like, oh, you make time for people you want to hang out with. Yes, I agree. Hence the fact that I'm not making time for you. So that was a mess, and that, you know, told my best friend, screenshotted your whole conversation, by the way, you know, show my best friend, and we like to like have laughs about it because guys think they're so entitled to like whatever they want, especially when it comes to girls, and I love to be the one that tells them otherwise. So my best friend Shannon encouraged me to make a video about it to kind of like explain like how guys should act towards girls and not be so like domineering. First of all, if you're a guy and you're like asking a girl for her number to hang out or something, and she says like, oh, I don't give my number out, or I'm really busy, take that as a sign like she is not interested. Like, if she was interested, she would give you her number. She would be like, yes, let's hang out, okay? If she says one of those things, anything like that, anything that you guys might think is an excuse, that's her polite way of like letting you down. Because believe me, if you just say no, they're gonna be like, oh, bitch, blah, blah, I never wanted you anyway. Like, so take the hint. It's not that hard. And just maybe treat girls like a human being. They're not like some other species that you have to like act differently towards than like other guys. Like, you don't have to act differently towards girls. Like, if you were to ask your friend to hang out and he was like, oh man, I can't, I'm really busy with school, you wouldn't be like, oh, come on, you're just not hanging out with me because of my pictures, right? I don't have any recent pictures. I promise I'm cool, hang out with me. Like, no. So if you're saying that to a girl, like, you have just crossed the line. Another thing that like turns me off, I know it turns my friends off, I don't know about other girls, can't speak for them, but saying like, oh, we need to hang out, or like, I need to see you, like to someone you've never met. We don't need to do anything. Like, you want to, so stop trying to make it seem like it's something that I have to do, because it's not. Also, I mean, I don't know, I mean, I guess you can kind of get a sense for who someone is over social media, but I hate when people are like, oh, I have to like meet you or get your number because you just like seem like such a cool person. It's like, you gathered that from my selfie? Like, you don't know anything about me. You don't know how I act, how I behave, what I like, what I don't like. You don't know me, so you don't like me. And then to like continue, once you like have asked a girl out, she says no, and then you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, you're not interested, whatever. So then the girl's like, okay, cool, you get it. But then they're like, oh, blah, blah, I tried, blah, blah. We get it, you tried and it's not happening, move on. Like, bring your ego down a little. I mean, I really don't mean to be mean, but it's like, I'm so sick of like guys thinking they're entitled to you and think they're just and people wonder why there's the feminist movement. Okay, so the gist is, it's like, okay, yes, girls like when you take initiative and ask them out, you know, and maybe girls should do that too, and they probably do. But I get that it takes, like, it's a risk, and no one likes rejection, but it's gonna happen because you can't say yes to everyone. You can't, like, go on a date with everyone who asks, especially if you don't even have the time to, or you don't want to. Like, no one has to do anything they don't want to do. So just, yeah, grow balls to ask someone out, but then grow bigger balls to, like, be able to take no for an answer.